It's supposed to be hard. That's the truth people run from. If it weren't hard, everyone would do it. If the path didn't demand pain, sweat, sacrifice, heartbreak, doubt, and frustration, the reward wouldn't mean anything. The struggle is what gives the victory value. And yet so many people still throw their hands up and cry about fairness, as if fairness is something life ever promised. What does fair have to do with anything? Life has never been fair for any of us. Life is tough on everyone in different ways, and no one gets a free ride. You have to scrape, you have to claw, you have to grind for every inch. But here's the uncomfortable truth. You haven't done enough to change it yet. Wanting isn't enough, wishing isn't enough, complaining definitely isn't enough. You don't magically get a better life by being upset about your current one. You're going to lose sleep. You're going to overthink. You're going to wonder if you made the right decisions. You'll question yourself, stress over bills, feel overwhelmed, doubt your abilities, wrestle with uncertainty, and stare at a to-do list that seems to regenerate every time you check something off. That's normal. That's what hard feels like. And it's okay. Everything worthwhile is hard. The more valuable the outcome, the more difficult the journey, and the greater the price you'll pay along the way. That's the law of life. If it's hard, good. That means most people won't do it, and you'll be the one who rises above simply because you didn't quit. Some of you came from nothing. Some of you were bullied, dismissed, underestimated, or written off. Some had a broken foundation, a learning disability, a dysfunctional household, a childhood full of pain. Life didn't start fair for you. It didn't wait for you to be ready. It hit you early, it hit you hard, and it didn't apologize. That's reality. So the question becomes, what are you going to do about it now? I had to learn the same lesson. No one was coming to rescue me. No one was going to hand me a new life or sweep in and transform me into someone special. Once you realize that every situation, good or bad, is now on you, something changes. You stop waiting. You stop hoping someone saves you. You take ownership. You stop running from pain and start marching through it. You realize the test might not go away, the pain might not go away, the fight might not go away, but you keep going anyway, because that's what warriors do. Life isn't fair, it never was. But maybe fairness isn't even what we want. Maybe we're built for battle, for resistance, for growth. Because the truth is, life is hard for everyone. Unexpected hardships will hit you again and again. Illness, loss, setbacks, betrayal, disappointment. And they will flatten you if you don't develop the ability to operate under pressure. Most people crumble because they've never trained themselves to act when things get ugly. Winning the fair fights isn't hard. It's the unfair ones that define who you are. Life can be confusing. You walk through it without a guidebook, without a map, without instructions. And one of the biggest reasons life feels unbearable is because we expect it to be easy. We expect it to be smooth, predictable, comfortable. But expecting ease only makes you weaker. Demanding fairness doesn't make you stronger. Pointing to people who started further ahead doesn't change your path. Your life is yours alone. Your actions are independent. Your journey is yours to walk. So yes, life is hard. You can fold or you can fight. You can break or you can build. You can be another person who gives up or one of the few who keeps going despite the weight on your chest. Sometimes life knocks you down so many times that you think, I can't take another loss. But sometimes survival is the victory. Sometimes making it through today is enough. Every successful person you admire has been through years, not days, not weeks, years, of doing work without reward, sacrificing pleasures, enduring boredom, doing the repetitive tasks no one sees. They gave up comfort for progress. They gave up distraction for purpose. They gave up the easy road for one reason: the goal meant everything to them. Life is suffering, but you are not alone. There is light out there. There is a way out. But you must endure the tunnel. You must refuse to quit. You must remember that you are never out of the fight, even if the outcome disappointed you. Even if you failed, even if you fell short, you can still walk away proud, because failure without excuses is honorable. Failure with full effort builds character, and character builds destiny. Life was never meant to be easy. It was designed to test, shape, and elevate you. The challenges you face aren't punishments. They're preparation. If you're going to hurt, let it be for something meaningful. If you're going to cry, let it be because you're growing, not collapsing. If you're going to sweat, bleed, strain, and drag yourself uphill, let it be toward a legacy that matters. The reward is on the other side of the struggle. Everyone faces hardship, but you get to choose the pain that breaks you or the pain that builds you, the pain that weakens you or the pain that transforms you. Today can be your wake-up call. Everything in your life, support or no support, opportunity or no opportunity, is still ultimately on you. You decide whether you'll be extraordinary or average. Being extraordinary hurts, it costs, it demands everything. But the world doesn't remember the comfortable, it remembers the relentless. Life is a proving ground. It's made to toughen you, not pamper you. Mentality is the weapon that carries you through the storms. But forming that mentality takes time. On the other side of suffering is a world most people never see: freedom, confidence, resilience, clarity. But most stay inside the box of comfort because the outside world requires digging, sweating, breaking old patterns, and facing fears. But that's where life is. Part of the challenge is that many people live at half of their potential. Half effort, half honesty, half courage. They don't study themselves, don't hold themselves accountable, don't push themselves, don't praise themselves for real progress, and don't correct themselves when they slip. They wait for someone else to do it. but life demands you do it yourself. Everyone will face pain, setbacks, failures, tragedies, moments where everything falls apart. You'll invest years into something only for it to crumble. You'll lose people you love, you'll question everything. And in the moment, you won't understand why. But time gives clarity. You'll look back and say, I needed that lesson, I needed that season, I needed that breaking. Pain is unavoidable. Discipline hurts, learning hurts, forgiving hurts. But so does regret. So does staying the same. Pick your pain. Choose your hard. Getting knocked down doesn't mean stopping. Getting knocked back doesn't mean surrendering. Sometimes the hardest road is the right one. Sometimes the most painful road is the one that shapes you into the person you were meant to become. You are stronger than you know. You have more inside you than you realize. And the world hasn't even seen your real self yet. We've forgotten who we are. Humans are explorers, pioneers, problem solvers. We're not meant to sit still, to hide from fear, to coast through life. We pursue hard things because they cost something. They force us to rise. They strip away weakness. They demand presence, intention, and courage. They make us feel alive. Life will hit you with storms, especially grief. Losing someone close puts you through an emotional hurricane you can't control. The waves hit you at random, a song, a smell, a memory. That doesn't mean you didn't care when the emotions fade. It means your mind is healing. Remember, but don't drown, honor, but don't chain yourself to the past. Write your feelings if you must. Speak them. Let them out, then keep living. People seek advice to do hard things because deep down we all know hard work is the only path to meaningful outcomes. Easy achievements don't satisfy the soul. Hard ones do. I learned this when recovering from an injury. It was slow, painful, exhausting work every day, but that discomfort was the point. The difficulty was the filter that separated those who recover fully from those who don't. That's life. The things most people avoid are the things that transform you. There are things you can't control, like illness, accidents, tragedy, but you can control how you respond. More often than not, you can influence far more than you think. People love to say, it's not my fault, but ownership is the first step toward power. When you take responsibility, even for things that aren't entirely your fault, you gain control over your actions, your growth, your future. Some of the worst experiences in life give the greatest perspective. Hardship reveals the value of life, the fragility of time, and the strength you didn't know you had. Being bullied can teach resilience. Being alone can teach independence. Losing can teach hunger. Pain teaches lessons comfort never will. Aging teaches you too. You can't coast. If you don't use your body, your strength disappears. If you don't challenge your mind, it weakens. Success demands constant effort. Discipline matters more than motivation because motivation fades. Discipline doesn't care how you feel. Discipline gets the work done. And if you don't do what you need to do today, the weight of procrastination grows heavier tomorrow. The path you're on was never meant to be easy. And many people will avoid the difficult path their whole lives, choosing comfort over purpose, ease over greatness. But I dare you to go the hard way. I dare you to chase the path others fear. I dare you to show a version of yourself the world has never seen. Pain, passion, focus, and faith combined make you unstoppable. Failure isn't the end, it's feedback, it's education, it's refinement. And as long as you're breathing, you have another chance to rise. Every breath is an opportunity to move forward. Every breath is an opportunity to reshape your life. Every breath is an invitation to fight again. People don't need to love you, respect you, or approve of you. You must love yourself. You must believe in yourself. You must challenge yourself. Get uncomfortable. Seek challenge. Growth never happens in comfort. No one is coming to save you. You are the hero of your story. Even when you feel weak or broken or lost, you still have the power to show up. Just show up. Just take the next step. You don't know enough about yourself yet to underestimate your potential.